Oh, no. I'm going to do them all in English and then
Okay.
the last one.
Okay.
So, if you could use one word to describe Rebecca, what would it be? Oh, sorry. And we're going to have you, like, if I could use one word to describe Rebecca,
I
like,
have
repeat what I'm saying, because it's going to be easier for later.
Okay. And what if I use a word that people already use? That's okay?
Yeah,
That's
okay.
fine.
And actually, if you can think of 5 words, 10 words, it's okay. Like nurturing, smart, attractive, whatever you want to say.
Okay. Yeah, if I have to think of one word, well, the first that came to mind was compassionate. Yeah, she's a people person, you know. She makes this big vision of her like reachable, approachable at human scale. That's the thing. So yeah, compassionate. She has this caring, and I think that's something that everybody feels, you know, when they come to ISB. It feels like a family, really.
What has ISB meant to you?
Well, like, I know it's going to sound cliche, but really, it really meant like a second family, because I'm by myself here in New York. My family's in France. And that's a story that I always tell people. I can't remember when exactly I came to realize that, whoa, okay, you need to, like, you know, how you say, cut the umbilical cord. Because for the longest time, you know how you have to put an emergency contact. Rebecca was she was my emergency contact, and then I was like, oh my God, that is not right. You need to, you need to find someone. But for years, Rebecca was my emergency contact, so the family knows about her. I was like, okay, if a lady calls you one day, Rebecca Skinner, she's my boss, but things like that. So yeah, it really meant like a second family for me here in New York. Yeah.
What is your favorite memory with Rebecca?
I don't know if I have one, but like I get, now that the kids are older, I'm talking about Annabelle and Oliver. It happens a little less, but that was something to me when I first started at ISB. Every time we had a meeting or something and she would have to talk about her kids, she would get so emotional. So I have this thing of her talking about her kids and how, you know, she'll get and even more human. You know, she comes and she has to give a speech as the head of school, but then she starts talking about her kids, and you know, you see the mom, you see. So that's that, like Rebecca when she's talking about her kids. It's not like one particular moment, but you know.
Do you want to talk about, should we do how you came to get involved with the school? So how did you come to be involved at ISB?
So I got involved with ISB, well, at the time I was working in a different school, in an independent school in Westchester, and that school was actually going through what ISB is gonna go through now, the transition to a new head of a school. And so my school at the time was going through, you know, some rough times. And I had a colleague who left a little before me, and I can't remember exactly how she heard about ISB. And so she started here a little before me, and she told me, Sabine, you need to come. This is great. These moms, they started this project. You should come. And so that's how we were working together in the school. And she came first, and then I followed her. Her name is Marion. She's now in Israel, but like she also has like very fond memories of ISB. Every time I speak to her, she's asking me, how's Rebecca, how everyone doing. So yeah, we came here together.
Maybe dovetail into that as to what your first impression was of Rebecca with the fact.
Like when you first met.
Yeah, when you know, what was it about that first encounter?
Okay. I can't. The first encounter with Rebecca.
She painted a picture, a vision, had a great vision of where she wanted to take this or something, or.
Well, I really liked the vision when she shared, you know, like the purpose, how the idea of the school came about, and now when I think about it and I see us in that basement of the church, so I didn't start when they were still in the basement, but I went there for the interview and everything. And luckily, I didn't have to work there because I think I was touching the ceiling. It was so low. But and now when I see, you know, where we're at, it's amazing. But I can't think. The first encounter, I don't recall, because back then I was more in touch with Abiba, I remember.
So what would you say to Rebecca hang on. Okay. Oh, sorry. Just wanted to make sure
she needed the office?
No, she's not. What would you say?
Shut it down!
Yeah, we're not doing this. It's hard keeping this a surprise and doing it in the school. So we're going to ask, what would you say to Rebecca to thank her? And if you want to say this in French and more, is it looking directly?
I would say one to Danielle as to what how you would thank her, and then you'll repeat it here, kind of.
If I had to say something to her, that would be thank you, you know, for the ride. And just because lately, you know, with I was visiting the Peace Boat on Sunday, and in many ways it's a lot like it, you know. It's like a trip around the world, and you know, you're meeting all these amazing people. So I will just say thank you for, you know, giving me a chance at this great voyage. It's a life-changing experience, definitely. So, Rebecca, merci beaucoup pour cette opportunité que tu m'as offerte de travailler avec toi, avec tous les gens à ISB. Et puisqu'on est encore dans l'expérience du Peace Boat, c'est vraiment comparable. J'ai l'impression que je me suis embarquée dans un voyage autour du monde, et j'ai tellement grandi, j'ai tellement appris, j'ai tellement changé depuis que je suis ici, et je pourrais pas n'y a pas assez de mots pour remercier, pour te remercier pour cette chance que tu m'as donnée. Merci. Bonne chance.
These interviews are